In a surprising twist, stock futures are showing minimal movement as investors brace for a significant inflation report set to be released soon. On the trading floor, a dynamic scene unfolds, notably highlighted by the recent IPO of the Swedish fintech company Klarna, which took place at the New York Stock Exchange on September 10, 2025. As it stands this Wednesday evening, S&P 500 futures remain virtually unchanged. Despite the previous day's achievement of record-setting highs, investors are closely monitoring these developments ahead of a crucial consumer inflation report expected to impact market trends. Futures associated with the S&P 500 are lingering around flat, while those linked to the Nasdaq 100 have seen a slight increase of approximately 0.1%. Meanwhile, futures for the Dow Jones Industrial Average have risen by 35 points, translating to a 0.08% gain. This evening's market performance follows a remarkable trend, with the S&P 500 recording its second consecutive day of all-time closing highs, driven primarily by an exceptional surge in Oracle stock prices. The Nasdaq Composite managed to finish just above its starting point, while the Dow experienced a decline of over 200 points. Oracle's optimistic outlook regarding its cloud services has energized investors, causing its stock to soar by about 36% in a single session, the most significant daily gain since 1992, adding an astounding $244 billion to its market capitalization. This stellar performance is viewed as a positive signal for the broader artificial intelligence sector, with other tech giants like Broadcom, AMD, and Micron also enjoying considerable price boosts. This rally provides a welcome contrast on a day that could have been characterized by weaker performances across the board. However, the spotlight now shifts back to the anticipated Consumer Price Index (CPI) report set for release at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday morning. Analysts from Dow Jones predict that the index will rise by 0.3% for the month, resulting in an annual increase of 2.9%. When looking specifically at the core CPI, which excludes the often volatile categories of food and energy, a similar rise of 0.3% from July is expected, culminating in a year-over-year increase of 3.1%. This anticipation follows an unexpected decline of 0.1% reported in the Producer Price Index (PPI) for the previous month, which still recorded a 2.6% rise year-over-year. Julian Lafargue, chief market strategist at Barclays Private Bank, remarked on the significance of the PPI's message, stating the PPI signal is hard to ignore. Unless CPI delivers a substantial upside surprise, investors are likely to continue adopting a dovish perspective. Alongside these developments, traders will also keep an eye on jobless claims and federal budget reports slated for release on Thursday. Notably, Kroger is set to announce its earnings before the markets open, followed by Adobe's report after trading concludes for the day. In recent after-hours trading, certain stocks have captured attention. Oxford Industries has seen a remarkable increase of 14.7% after reporting earnings that surpassed analysts' projections, as polled by FactSet, excluding certain items. The company has also indicated a reduced financial impact from tariffs than anticipated for the current fiscal year. However, it did report revenue figures that fell short of expectations and provided subdued guidance for upcoming earnings. On the flip side, Alibaba experienced a 2% drop in its U.S. listed shares following the announcement of a proposed offering for approximately $3.2 billion in zero-coupon convertible senior notes that are set to mature in 2032. As 6 p.m. ET approached on Wednesday night, stock futures for the Dow, S&P 500, and Nasdaq 100 remained relatively stable, signaling that traders are holding their breath for the impending inflation data.